Hello again, Rob Turnside for Cecil TV, and it is April the 7th, and we have a very special guest tonight. The Association for Career and Technical Education has just named Cecil County Public Schools Dr. Heather Handler the 2025 CTE Maryland Administrator of the Year. Congratulations and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What is that?
I'm in charge of all the career and technical education for Cecil County Public Schools. I'm also in charge of STEM and youth apprenticeships. And I oversee about 75 teachers doing this work. And I believe that the reason I was nominated by the guy who works right directly underneath me, John, was I'm just trying to reimagine some model of school that can fit every child. So if we can do that and we can kind of expand into, it's almost like this big, large differentiation of what works for you, then I think we can make better gains.
Well, I'll tell you, the vocational menu for kids is really different than when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, I had to type because I was going to go to college.
I hear that a lot.
I still can't type.
I hear that a lot.
But now typing is like computers and typing are just like pretty much everywhere in schools,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Do
everywhere.
all kids have computers in school?
They were one-to-one with COVID. That's when that started. And yeah, every kid should have their own laptop. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
And kids going to the STEM program, the 75 teachers that you oversee are not just at the School of Technology, correct?
Correct.
They're interspersed throughout the entire system?
Yeah, our career and technical educators are at every homeschool, every comprehensive school, and the School of Technology, and middle school.
Wow. So a kid might start actually in middle school trying to figure out what they want to do with their life.
Oh, yeah.
And there's testing and there's exploration and stuff like that.
Yeah, they explore their careers. There are career coaches that help them, lead them down that path. We have technical education in middle school, and that kind of, it dips its toes in a whole bunch of different areas, and it helps them to kind of see what they're good at, what they like.
Wow. Because when I went to school, we had wood shop and metal shop. I think that was like in junior high, you know?
Not anymore.
No?
No, there's a little bit. They can dabble a little bit, and then they do other things too.
It's robotics now, right?
We do have a lot of robotics. We did just start VEX Robotics this year. We had our first tournament. It was over 200 people at Perryville Middle School, and students got to compete with local schools and even outside of Cecil County Public Schools.
Wow. Well, I know one thing that's different from when I went to school was that the school system partners with local businesses and people that have different skill sets. And how does that work? You have some sort of apprentice program going on.
Yeah, so this is the Apprenticeship Maryland program. I started it 2 years ago, and I based my dissertation on it, and I really believe in it. I think that that's the way of the future. I think not every kid can sit still. I can hardly sit still. So, and so I want it to fit you, whatever it is for you. And luckily, the state of Maryland agrees. And so we have about 100 students in that program right now. We have about 100 businesses in that program too.
Again, harkening back, I think we used to call it work study.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kids actually get released from school to work with their master as an apprentice.
They can. So it's called a Youth Apprentice now, or pre-apprenticeship, and you have to get 450 hours. You have to be 16 years old. But other than that, we work with you for your best schedule and for your employer's best schedule. So you might be a welder and you might have to be there at 6 in the morning, or you might work in hospitality and you might have to work at night. So it really depends on the business and then your schedule as a senior too. Most of them are seniors or over the summer break between their junior and senior year.
I know there's parents and kids watching the show right now, thousands of them. And what sort of local businesses do you partner with?
So we partner with just about anything you could imagine. So anything from HVAC to plumbing, any of those skills trades, construction, of course, any kind of lineman, any kind of power company, just about anything. And then restaurants, food safety, any kind of food service, bakeries, just about anything you can think of can partner with us.
Wow, that's amazing. So we talked about the Youth Apprenticeship Program. We talked about the robotics. Is there anything else our viewers should know about robotics?
Well, with robotics, that's for our middle school this year. We're going to try and expand it next year. And if you have a middle schooler ask them if they're interested, because there are spaces open. They can sign up, and all they have to do is talk to their tech ed teacher, and that's usually the robotics advisor.
Wow. You have an event coming up on May 8th?
So we do. So that is our STEM Gallery Walk, and that is at Elkton High School. It's from 5 to 8. And that is where all of the STEM students in the district showcase what they've done. It's an independent project. It's pretty neat to see what they do.
Wow. I know we had one of your associates, Rachel Coffey, on the show from the ag program, I guess, at School Technology. She had a good interview. I think they had an event coming up soon, right?
They do have a fair coming up. I'm not sure the date, but yeah, they do have a fair coming up at CCST. And Rachel Coffey's a very good teacher. She's our ag teacher. Really believes in what she's doing, and she connects with her students really well.
So if people were interested in this fair coming up, they could...
just go on CCST website. You could also go to ccps.org if you have any questions about any of these things.
So that's your overall go-to source, CCPS.
That's right. And if you need to, just type in handler, like your hand, and you'll find me. You'll find all our programs that we're doing. You'll even see the businesses that we're partnered with.
That's excellent. That's excellent. And thank you for a great interview.
Well, thank you.
Welcome back anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate it.